Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales? Hello people, how you doing? Okay, so it's time for another chap tale. Alright, so this chap tale is another little memory of mine from when I was growing up around Ingestre Road. Okay, so it goes a little bit like this. Right, so around Ingestre there there still is actually a football pitch behind the mini tower block in the estate called Grange Mill, and we would be around there every day, literally, seriously, every day playing football. Playing 4-goal was our best game of choice. So anyway, there's like this day, like it was a Saturday afternoon, it was in the summer, sun was blazing, we was all in shorts and t-shirts and all that, litres of water in our hands and playing 4-goal around a pitch, and that was a good day. We was having a right nice day. Anyway, to our astonishment, so we're playing football and we're really close to Grange Mill, like you could practically touch it, and there's a back door around that side of Grange Mill as well, and basically we heard that back door burst open and loads of clattering down the stairs. Anyway, this fella, don't know who he was, but he's come running out of Grange Mill, like, and he's legging it. We're thinking, what's going on here? And then more clattering down the stairs, couple of fellas in black trousers and white shirts and black shoes, like, and like, don't know who that, maybe it was the FBI. I ain't got a clue, but they was chasing this guy, like, and next to the football pitch there's this little green area that we used to call the Little Woods, and it's basically that, a square of woods. So the fella who's running away from these two guys in the white shirts, he's run straight into the Little Woods. Like, we're thinking, what's he doing? He's, you know what I mean? There's only a little tiny square of, he's going to get caught, whatever he's done wrong. Anyway, at the side, one side of the woods, there's basically a fence that goes into the garden of number 1 Ingestre Road. And basically there's 1 to 10 Ingestre Road houses in a line. All their gardens are in a line. Anyway, he's jumped over their garden, number 1. And like by now we are all gathering round, obviously, what is going on? So the two fellas are sort of stopped at the gate, like they haven't jumped over with him, you know what I mean? Like they're just watching or whatever. And he's run through one's garden, he's jumped the fence into 2, run through their garden, jumped the fence into 3, which from my pal Dean's house. He's run through his garden, jumped the fence into 4, and then he's run through that garden, he's jumped the fence into 5. But as he's jumped into 5, which was my friend Ben's house, Ben's mum had her back door open, obviously, because it's the summer, and do you know what I mean? Like, just getting a nice breeze blowing in the house, something like that. Well, anyway, her back door's open, so you see this fella just dart left into Ben's ass, like he'd gone in the door, and we're like, oh my god, I can't remember if Ben was with us, probably, but we're like, oh my god, what's going on? Let's get round there, like round to his ass at the front. So we all running round the side of the Little Woods from the back of Grange Mill onto Ingestre Road, and then we're all running down the road. The two fellas are sort of like in the white shirts, have sort of like followed us out into the commotion of the street. And then as we're all like making our way down to where Ben's front door is, and as we're probably the ass before or whatever, you hear all fumbling, and then boom, come running out of Ben's front door is this guy. So basically he's gone running all over through the gardens, boom, he's seen Ben's back door open, he's run through Ben's ass. It took him a little while actually to get through, so maybe like Ben's mum sat him down and got him a cup of tea or something. I'm only joking. She's probably like, well, actually Ben's mum did come out of the house after he'd run out, and she was quite worried. But anyway, so he's come running out of Ben's house, and he just ran down towards Little Green Street at the beginning of the estate. As he's got to where Ingestre Road kisses Little Green Street, he's chucked a left down College Lane, which is like this little walkable pathway that goes down the front of all the houses in College Lane. And when the two guys in the white shirts see him come out of Ben's house and go running down the road, they've obviously started running after him again. So they've run down to like near Little Green Street, chucked a left, and they've all run off in the direction of like Kentish Town, our road, where the tube station is and all the shops and all that. But anyway, yeah, so they've all ran down Little College Lane, and they're just gone out of sight, like. And then by this time we're standing with Ben's mum, and like Cookie's house was the next house along that he didn't actually jump into Cookie's house, but obviously Cookie's family's come out as well. And I think my mum was up on my balcony, everyone's out like seeing what's happened or whatever, saying to Dee, who's Ben's mum, you okay? And she's like, yeah. She said, I was just sitting in the front room watching the telly, and some fellas run in. And she said, and he just started saying to me, where's your front door? So I just pointed, and then he ran off down the all the way to the front of the house. And obviously he's left the house then, and that's where you lot have caught up on your story. No, but it was mental, because he just like he proper wanted to get away from these geezers in their white shirts, and you can tell he would do anything to get away, you know what I mean? Like, and to tell you the absolute truth, yeah, I have not seen the fella before in my life and ever since. And the two guys in the white shirts or whatever, ain't seen them either since, before, now, whatever. I ain't got a clue. I have not got a Danny LaRue who any of them was or what was going on. It was mental. But these two fellas, look, I don't know, they look like they could have been some sort of authority, like something to do with the police. I don't know, they might be, and I ain't got a clue who this fella is, and I don't know where in Grangemere we had been. But yeah, that's a bit of a mystery, that one. We never ever did quite get to the bottom of it. We don't know who he was. So if any of you out there know who this fella was, please comment. All right, sweet. That's another chap tale for you. Please like, subscribe, smash bells and comment, and I will speak to you lot very soon. Nice one.
Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales?